Okay, guys, Superior N6 Longhorn. One of these available right now. This one right in front of us. We're going to test it out here, and it would not be available except some special circumstances came up, I guess you'd say. I just added this one to the website a couple days ago. Had it set up over here to test for a customer that bought it, but again, guys, run into stuff with some people, and sometimes it's just easier just to give somebody their money back than deal with them. I don't have any orders from this customer in the past. I'm not going to say his name, but minutes after paying for the radio, he was messaging me asking when it would ship. And when I didn't immediately respond to him, he sent me like a row of question marks in a text message, basically just being impatient because I didn't respond to him right away. I mean, we're talking like a couple of minutes later. And when I did respond to him, I told him that if he was the type to press me about when I was going to ship something, that I would give him his money back, no questions asked. Otherwise, his radio would ship today, Wednesday. Well, apparently he didn't get the memo because, lo and behold, yesterday, Tuesday, he was asking me again for a shipping update on his radio. So, I'll just tell you guys, some people may think I'm a jerk because of this, whatever, but after doing this for as many years as I have, I can tell you, especially if it's a first-time customer, if they're giving you a hard time about shipping times and like stressing to death about it, you're better off just to give them their money back. And, you know, I've talked to Carl about this. You know, me and Charger have talked about it. It's the same thing with them. You know, we almost all agree that when someone starts giving you a hard time about shipping or that you can tell that they're getting antsy or impatient, just give them their money back. You know, I'm not dependent on him buying this radio to eat dinner tonight. I'll be fine without the $995 or whatever it is that I sent back to him. I would rather give the money back than deal with the headache, okay? And that's not me being dramatic or anything else. I'm just laying that out there for folks like that, okay? There are people that send me thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, I've got a customer right now in Hawaii that has about $5,000 or $6,000 tied up with me, and I haven't heard a word from him. As a matter of fact, he's bought more stuff since spending that much money, okay? So, where somebody else isn't willing to be patient, someone else is. Anyway, enough of all that. To the radio, we'll test it, make sure everything's good to go with it here. Just do a quick output test. Receive test first. There's your receive. So it is receiving good. Go ahead and take our camera off here. Do our output test on it. This is on AM. You can see we got our RF power about 10 o'clock. Generally, I tell people the way we set these up, about straight up and down is about as high as you want to run the RF power. Let's see where it does straight up and down. Yeah, so that's a little bit shy of 200. I'd probably back it down just a little bit more. There you go. Hello. And that's about 350 average, 375. And PEP, audio, a little bit over 700. Usually they do somewhere between 800 PEP. That's at 14.8 volts. Hello. Way more than 40 amps. Hello. So drawing about 52 amps right there. Now, if we want to go to sideband, here's your PEP test on sideband bottom scale. Check. Audio. A little bit less than 700. Hello. Audio. So let's just say we wanted to turn our RF power up a little bit on sideband. Audio. Doesn't really change. Oh, there you go. 55, 60 amps there. Now, wide open on sideband, do I recommend running it that high? I mean, no, but we can just see what it draws. Hello, 70 amps. Hello, audio. PEP doesn't really change. Hello, there's your average power. So that's pretty crazy on average. Turn it down halfway. Hello, audio. That's more like it. So, halfway on sideband on the RF power, probably where I recommend running it. Maximum, really, just back it down right here on the AM if you're running it by itself. Even on sideband, it'll be fine right there. It might do a little bit less average power. but it's going to save your radio in the long haul. We can check the echo and all that.
Hello, audio.
Disregard our squeal.
Hello, audio.
So there you go, guys. Everything's working on it. Brand new radio. I mean, I would suspect everything would work on it, but again, I just had this one out here. Was going to do a test for this customer, and I was on the fence about shipping him this radio, but I'll just tell you guys, my previous experience, it doesn't matter whether it's amp, a radio, or a $15 stud mount. When I just get the vibe off of somebody that they're going to be impatient and give me issues, I just rather give you money back. There's people who are going to have a certain opinion about that and get pissed, but I'm not going to take somebody's money. I'm not going to try to, swindle them around about it. And if they're worried to death about me shipping or when I'm going to ship or, having their money tied up, I just rather give them their money back and move on. Longhorn is available. RoosterCB.com. One in stock. Appreciate it, guys. Rooster in 10, Rooster CB. See you, bye.